Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise the chapter Reproduction in Animals and Adolescence, both. At first, you must know about the sexual and asexual reproduction and types of reproduction. You must know about the what is the reproduction, the process of formation of the new organisms from old ones. Old organism produce the new organism, and this process is known as reproduction. The reproduction is a complicated process, and this characters from one generation to another transfers. If the only one parent takes part in the production of new organism known as asexual reproduction. If two parents takes part, known as sexual reproduction. In case of asexual reproduction, the offsprings, progeny, you can say, these are identical to their parents. That's why these are known as clones of their parent. But in case of asexual reproduction, because of involvement of two parents, so the organism, the offspring, is neither similar to its mother, similar to father. Neither similar to mother nor similar to father. ना तो पूरी तरह मदर जैसे हैं, ना पूरी तरह फादर जैसे हैं. हम लोग अब ना पूरी तरह अपने मदर जैसे हैं, ना पूरी तरह फादर जैसे हैं. हाँ, हम उन दोनों के मिक्सचर हैं, उन दोनों के कैरेक्टर्स हमारे पास में हैं. राइट? So now, in case of asexual reproduction, new characters do not develop. In case of sexual reproduction, new characters develop. There is a special structure which takes part in the reproduction is known as gametes. Mother produce ova, female gamete. Father produce sperms, male gamete. The meeting or fusion of male and female gamete is called as fertilization. In the fertilization, as a result of fertilization, a single cell is produced. This is single cell, this is single cell. अब दोनों के कैरेक्टर यहाँ मिक्स हो गए. Now it is known as zygote. So what is zygote? The single cell which is produced as a result of fusion of two gametes. This fusion is known as fertilization. In case of zygote, there are a number of cell divisions occur. Many cells are produced, and such kind of the structure which obtain multicellular structure which obtained by the cell divisions in the zygote known as embryo. When embryo develop and ultimately different body parts can be identified, head, legs, hands, different body parts can be identified. In such stage, now we will not say it embryo, we will say it fetus. We will say it fetus. What is the fetus? The stage of embryo in which different body parts can be identified. Right? Now, after this one, the fertilization, site of fertilization may be outside the female body or may be inside the mother's body. If site of fertilization outside the mother's body, known as external fertilization, and external fertilization normally occurs in the water, like fishes, amphibians, invertebrate animals, also non-chordates you can say. In case of the external fertilization, we need large amount of the gametes, because there are a number of the organisms which feed upon the gametes, or they may be lost, they may be dead. So they produce large amount of the gametes to increase the chances of fertilization. But second one, internal fertilization. If the fertilization takes place inside the mother's body, known as internal fertilization, mother's body, in the mother's body, reproductive tract. क्या कहेंगे? Reproductive tract, genital tract, reproductive tract. After fertilization, the embryo will develop over here like this one. In internal fertilization, gametes are produced in less amount, right? Because chance of fertilization is too much higher. Now look, one another point that is very important. Some of the animals lay their eggs, like the invertebrates, fishes, amphibians, birds, reptiles. They lay their eggs. The eggs having a hard shell around it, and this hard shell actually ovary के बाद में oviduct में fertilization हो गया. After fertilization, oviduct also produce a protective hard covering around the egg, and this protective hard covering is known as egg shell. This shell containing egg comes out from the body and they lay their eggs. Got it? Such kind of animals known as oviparous animals. The animals which lay their young ones are known as viviparous animals, especially mammals, cow, buffalo, tiger, lion, whatever it is. Now look one another concept, reproductive system of the human beings. In case of reproductive system in human beings, now look, male reproductive system. In case of the male reproductive system, testes are the primary reproductive organs because they involve into secretion of male sex hormone as well as production of gametes. Male gametes is sperm. Testes located outside the abdominal cavity. These are present in the scrotal sac. Scrotal sac, the temperature of scrotal sac is 1 to 3 degrees Celsius than the normal body temperature. Now there is a tube arise which carry the sperms and enter inside the abdominal cavity. This tube is known as vas deferens. Vas deferens, here there is a accessory gland which is known as seminal vesicle, and seminal vesicle provide nourishment, secretion of the seminal vesicle provide nourishment to the sperms and also activate the sperms. Now vas deferens mix with the urinary duct, urinary bladder, urinary duct and the vas deferens when merge, it form the urethra. This is entire urethra, and urethra is also known as urinogenital duct because it carry urine as well as male gametes sperms. It release outside through the penis. Penis is the male reproductive organ which deposit sperms in the female genital tract. Now look, this is the female reproductive organ and female reproductive system. This is ovary also known as primary female reproductive organ. They involve into the one pair number. Testes also one pair in number. Ovary 2 in number, one pair. They produce female gametes, ova, and not only they produce ova but also secrete two hormones, female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Under the influence of the estrogen, feminizing characters develop. Now from the ovary, ova released into oviduct. Oviduct also known as fallopian tube. Now in the when just ova release of ova from the ovary is known as ovulation. If sperm comes from the vagina and they run wherever they get place, and ultimately if this is ova, this is sperm, the meeting of ova and sperm occur in the oviduct, and this is if fertilization takes place. At the same time the uterus prepare itself for to get the pregnancy. So look over here, the release of ova from the ovary is known as ovulation. Ovulation occur at the 13th day of the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. Now here the uterus is prepared. This is the uterus, also known as mother's womb, and ultimately uterus ventrally prepare, and now embryo attach with the wall of uterus, and this process is known as implantation. After implantation the embryo get nourishment from the mother's body. After complete development it comes out, and this is known as parturition or delivery. The duration from the fertilization to till birth is known as gestation period. One another point, if the fertilization do not occur inside the mother body, देखो अगर मदर बॉडी में होता है तो हम कहते हैं इसको इन वाइवो, क्या कहेंगे, इन विवो fertilization. If the fertilization takes place inside the mother's body, known as in vivo fertilization. लेकिन हम क्या करें, यहाँ से ओवा को बाहर निकाल लें और आर्टिफिशियल मीडियम में टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर अगर हम इसको फर्टिलाइज करवाते हैं, दिस इज आउटसाइड द मदर बॉडी, और आउटसाइड द मदर बॉडी इज नोन एज if the fertilization takes place outside the mother body is known as in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization generally occur in test tube. After fertilization जो जाइगोट यहाँ डेवलप होता है, आफ्टर सेल डिवीजन स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, आफ्टर 16 सेल, इस सेल को वापस मदर बॉडी में यहाँ पर इम्प्लांट कर दिया जाता है. ग्रोथ नॉर्मल ग्रोथ होती है चाइल्ड की, जैसे हमारे यहाँ नॉर्मल होती है वैसे ही यहाँ पर भी नॉर्मल कंडीशन में सारा का सारा काम होता है. नाउ लास्ट पॉइंट, if what happen if fertilization do not take place, in this case the ova along with the wall of uterus along with some amount of the blood they come out, and this process is known as menstruation or menses. What are the steps of the menses? Number one, production of ova. Second one, release of ova from the ovary to oviduct. Third one, preparation of uterus for pregnancy. Fourth one, shedding of uterine wall along with unfertilized egg and some amount of the blood. This is known as menstruation or menses. This cycle is regular cycle, and onset of the menstrual cycle is known as menarche, and menarche normally occur in the 10 to 12 years in the girls. This is also known as puberty. Now next one, the permanent stoppage during pregnancy, पीरियड आना बंद हो जाते हैं, तो इट इज टेम्पररी, बट परमानेंट स्टॉपेज ऑफ द मेंस्ट्रुएशन इज कॉल्ड एज मेनोपॉज. थैंक यू.